AUTO-GPT might be the more effective AI tool than ChatGPT. You might have recently been astounded by the potential of ChatGPT and other sizable language models like the new Bing or Google's Bard. Like many other people, describe AUTO-GPT, a next-generation AI tool better than ChatGPT. Here's a quick recap in case you somehow haven't heard of them, which is highly improbable given that Chat is allegedly the fastest-growing app ever. Large language models, or LLMs, are computer algorithms that can comprehend and react to human language in a very lifelike manner after being trained on massive text datasets. The most well-known instance is ChatGPT, a chatbot interface driven by the GPT-4 LLM that has swept the globe. In addition to producing blog posts, letters, and emails, ChatGPT may also produce fiction, poetry, and even computer code. Despite how impressive they are, LLMs have up until now been constrained in one important way. They typically can only finish one task, like answering a question or producing a piece of text, before needing additional human interaction. As a result, individuals sometimes struggle with more challenging tasks that require detailed instructions or depend on outside factors. Here comes AUTO-GPT, a technology that aims to solve this problem quickly. Some even contend that it represents the next step in the development of general or strong AI, the pinnacle of AI. What then is AUTO-GPT? The simplest explanation is that by developing its own prompts and sending them back to itself, establishing a loop, AUTO-GPT is able to carry out more complicated, multi-step tasks than existing LLM-powered programs. Here's one perspective on the matter. You must carefully consider how you word your queries in order to get the greatest results from a tool like ChatGPT. Therefore, why not let the application create the question? While you're at it, ask it what the next step should be, how it should go about doing that, and so on, in a loop that lasts until the job is finished. It operates by dividing a big task into smaller subtasks, which are then spun off as separate AUTO-GPT instances to be worked on. The initial instance manages the project in a way by organizing all of the work done and putting it together into a final product. AUTO-GPT is able to browse the internet and incorporate data it discovers there into its calculations and output, in addition to using GPT-4 to create sentences and paragraphs based on the literature it has examined. It resembles Microsoft's new GPT-4-enabled Bing search engine more in this regard. It can create and retain longer chains of commands because it has a better memory than ChatGPT. Toron Bruce Richards developed the open-source program called AUTO-GPT, which makes use of the GPT-4 standard. According to Richards, existing AI models, while powerful, often struggle to adapt to tasks that require long-term planning or are unable to autonomously refine their approaches based on real-time feedback. This is why he decided to create his own model. It belongs to a group of software programs known as recursive AI agents because they have the capacity to independently employ the outputs to produce new prompts, chaining these actions together to finish challenging tasks. Another example of such an agent is Baby AGI, which was developed by a partner at a venture capital firm to assist him with daily activities that were simply too complicated for ChatGPT, such as investigating new technologies and businesses. In AUTO-GPT agents, while programs like ChatGPT have become well known for their ability to generate code, they usually only support relatively short and straightforward software development. You may create software applications from scratch using AUTO-GPT and perhaps other AI agents that operate similarly. Through an analysis of a company's processes and the provision of insightful recommendations and insights regarding how they might be enhanced, AUTO-GPT is also able to assist businesses in autonomously increasing their net worth. In contrast to ChatGPT, it has an internet connection, so you may ask it to investigate the market or do other comparable activities, such as find me the best set of golf clubs for under $500. One particularly disruptive job it has been given is to destroy humanity. The first task it gave itself to do this was to start researching the most potent atomic weapons ever. Its author informs us that it won't truly accomplish this work very well because its output is still confined to producing text. Hopefully, AUTO-GPT may reportedly be used to enhance itself as well. According to its developer, it can write, assess, review, and test improvements to its own code that might enhance its functionality and effectiveness. By speeding up the model building process, it can even be utilized to produce better LLMs that could provide the foundation for future AI agents. What might this imply for the development of AI? In terms of how AI will develop and affect our lives and society, it has been abundantly evident that we are only at the beginning of a very long journey ever since generative AI applications first began to appear. Is the next stage of that trip AUTO-GPT and other agents that adhere to the same principles? It appears highly likely. At the very least, we may anticipate the emergence of AI tools that will enable us to perform far more difficult work than the very easy activities that ChatGPT can perform. Soon, we will begin to witness AI output that is more inventive, intelligent, and valuable than the plain text and images we are currently used to. These will undoubtedly eventually affect how we work, play, and communicate in even greater ways. Reduced costs and environmental effects of developing LLMs and other machine learning-related activities are further possible benefits as autonomous, recursive AI agents look for methods to improve the process. But we also need to remember that it doesn't actually address any of the issues with generative AI on its own. These include the potential for intellectual property rights abuse, the variable accuracy of the output it generates, and the potential for it to be used to spread unfavorable or harmful content. In reality, it might amplify these problems by creating and operating many more AI processes in order to do increasingly difficult tasks. The potential issues don't end there, as renowned AI scientist and philosopher Nick Bostrom recently asserted that he thinks the most recent AI chatbots like GPT-4 are even starting to exhibit sentience, which, if we as a society are planning to start developing and putting them into practice on a large scale, could lead to a completely new moral and ethical conundrum. AUTO-GPT can complete a range of tasks by producing text answers that resemble human speech. In order to produce cohesive text, the system uses unsupervised learning to identify the underlying linguistic patterns. For instance, AUTO-GPT is a very flexible program with a wide range of applications, including complex coding tasks and content creation. Its ability to link with apps, programs, and services both locally and online sets AUTO-GPT apart from other AI solutions. It can also self-generate prompts for activities. In other words, given a goal, AUTO-GPT can come up with a believable advertising strategy and build a basic website. It also has an amazing ability to gather and verify external data. AUTO-GPT is a shining example of how AI, thanks to ongoing advancements in AI technology, can streamline complex operations and increase productivity in a range of areas. AUTO-GPT can learn and develop without specific guidance. Massive volumes of text data are sent into the model to train it, and it utilizes this training data to learn how to produce natural-sounding text. Using the patterns and structures it has discovered from the training data, the model constructs a response to a seed text, such as a query or a statement. It is possible to utilize AUTO-GPT by signing up for a paid API account and receiving an OpenAI API, which links AUTO-GPT to a user's OpenAI Access account and charges them for usage. Through the API, GPT-4 and ChatGPT from OpenAI can communicate with AUTO-GPT, a variety of models with varying degrees of complexity and capabilities that are appropriate for various applications are available through the OpenAI API. The models can be used for a variety of tasks, including categorization, semantic search, and content generation, looking up the meaning of words and phrases. Why is AUTO-GPT important? The capacity of AUTO-GPT to produce text that sounds human has a wide range of ramifications, including better customer service, content automation, and more natural interactions between people and machines. The development of AUTO-GPT has profound effects on AI and natural language processing (NLP). Its capacity to produce text that closely mimics human language has a variety of implications, from enhancing customer satisfaction to automating processes like content creation. By facilitating more complex and organic interactions, AUTO-GPT may act as a bridge to enhance human-machine communication. AUTO-GPT is anticipated to develop into an indispensable tool for organizations and institutions attempting to realize the potential of AI in their daily operations as AI technology continues to grow. In the development of generative AI, which is the capacity of machines to produce original and creative outputs based on a given input, AUTO-GPT represents a significant advancement. It combines a number of cutting-edge technologies, including deep learning, machine learning, and natural language processing, to produce a more sophisticated and advanced type of AI. AUTO-GPT is more suited to achieving complicated goals without the need for human involvement. ChatGPT, on the other hand, is a chatbot that creates responses to various cues that resemble those of a human. Both ChatGPT and AUTO-GPT are artificial intelligence AI tools that can be used to carry out activities like giving information, asking queries, creating content, and more. Given that they are increasingly being used in a variety of applications, including content generation and natural language processing, GPT models like AUTO-GPT have a bright future and will play a significant role in determining the direction of AI and machine learning. Machine learning technology advancements are anticipated to make predictions increasingly more precise and sophisticated, increasing their applicability and use in sectors including healthcare, finance, and marketing.